Tell us about the running back, Brian. Tell us about let me get over to my running backs here. Mike Washington.
Yeah,
Mike
me
Washington
too.
from Arkansas. Big as hell and ran faster than everybody else, Brian. Why don't you tell
Yeah,
us about him?
yeah. I'll tell you this about Mike Washington, though.
Beat the shit out of Tennessee for no reason, Brian.
He did, man, and some of his best games. You watch Tennessee, A&M, Texas. You watch these people play against some pretty good defenses. This guy was pretty damn impressive. The metrics will tell you. This guy had 16 plays of 20 plus yards in 2025, and he catches the ball really well too. So I think he's a soft-handed player. The checkdowns, the swings, get up field. I like this guy. Now, there's some things you got to know about this kid. He started his career at Buffalo, University of Buffalo. Then he went to New Mexico State, then to Arkansas. But he really is a straight line speed guy when you watch him play. I mean, he could churn out yards after contact. The defensive backs try and meet him. He's just banging through those guys. I see kind of a one-cut runner with the ball in his hands. He'll run through those arm tackles, shoulder tackles. You really do have to wrap him up to get him down. The biggest thing that this guy has, the biggest problem this guy has is ball security. Yeah. And this guy will fumble the ball. And he's got 10 career fumbles across his last 3 seasons. And, you wonder, okay, with a lot of contact and stuff like that, is it something you could kind of work with? But it's something you absolutely need to know about. He's not a very great pass protector. I would say like below the standard that you would want as a pass protector. It's kind of a little bit of a problem there for the 3-down role that you would like. But this is an interesting guy just for the fact of his size, the straight line speed, and the way he catches the football. I just don't know if he's, how he's going to be, if he's going to be that every down guy come off the field. He'll need to develop that. But as I mentioned, man, he had some huge games against some really good defenses. And so you get a guy that kind of plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. But I probably did not give him his due where he's at. I have him in the 4th round. I do like Singleton. I like Moss, and I like Allen better than him right now. So I have him in the bottom of that 4th round. Might even be. I have him ahead of Ott and Claiborne and McGowan and those guys. Those are kind of my 5th round guys. I think he's better than those guys, but I wasn't really sold on him being better than Allen, Moss. I like the Moss kid from Texas A&M. I know there's some questions there, but man, an explosive player. But I have him in the bottom of the 4th round on my board.
See, Brian doesn't like his running backs to run fast. That's what I noticed. Brian likes his bigger guys. He's a crusty old man, so bell cow means something to him. You know what I'm saying? He wants his running back to take 50 carries a game or something like that. And look, that's fine, Brian. That's fine. Mike Washington is a 3rd round running back, Brian. And you got
in relation to my 3rd round running backs are Johnson, Price, and Coleman.
See, Johnson is really a 2nd round back, but he run fast and you don't like him. See, I love a running back that can create his own space and run away from everybody. You want your running back to run over 2 people and get caught from behind on the 30 and get the ball back to the damn Bears. That what you like, Brian. And we just a little different that way. If you have like long speed, you gonna fly up my boards. So Johnson, Price to an extent.
But do you feel like Washington has long speed?
I think Washington can fly. And he big.
I thought he was really straight line, man. I did not see a lot of elusiveness with this guy.
Run his ass faster than everybody else in a straight line.
Oh man,
he get his ass out there a straight line. I thought he had decent vision. I didn't think he was. I don't want to say nothing you said. I thought he caught the ball well. Didn't run a whole bunch of routes. Didn't run a whole bunch of routes. But I saw some swings, some flats, and he had a wheel route versus somebody that he caught downfield a little bit. I thought that was decent. One thing I don't like though, to be as big as he is, and he like 220 or something.
Yeah.
I don't like big blockers like chopping and missing and whiffing blocks. You know what I'm saying?
6'1", 223, by the way.
If you 6'1", 223, I want you to stay square and thump somebody in the hole. Javonte is really good at that. Mike Washington will go up there and chop and half show to somebody. Hey, you too big for that player. Cut that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take him in the third though, Brian, just as a pass catcher. So Coleman,
the one I had with the problem I had with Coleman, and this is why he doesn't run as well as these guys do. He doesn't.
Coleman,
but you know what he does?
Catch the ball.
Coleman catches the ball. He pass blocks, and when they do hand him the ball, he can get yards. Yeah. He's not going to make a lot of people miss, but he's one of the most complete backs in this draft. Yeah. You watch him step up, and you're right. The crusty old. I don't want my guy coming off the field. I want my guy. I want with what we saw with Williams last year. Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah. I want a guy that you hand him the ball, he's getting 4.5, 5 yards. And now he's catching the ball when they throw it to him. And then when Dak Prescott needs to step up in the pocket to make a throw to George Pickens, that son of a good stood in there and made it. And I don't know if any of these other guys do that, man. We could talk about long speed and run and do all this. Hell, I should have Coleman in the damn first round the way I'm talking about him right now. But
it's all right, man. You just run school.
I'm just wrong. You said?
No, it's all good. They just gonna give Mike Washington the football 12 times a game, and he gonna have 112 yards because he ran faster than everybody. That's all, Brian. You know what I'm saying? To where your guys are gonna wear guys down over time, which is fine. Also, too, Brian, something I will say that is fair. I do think Claiborne needs a running mate. I think Coleman needs a running mate. I think Johnson could be fine, but he'll likely.
The problem with Johnson, he might already have too many carries.
He got a lot of carries on him. He'll likely need a running mate. To be fair to you, Price and Washington can do it by themselves. I think Moss can do it by himself too.
I think that the thing with Price, I think he's going to be the second running back taken off the board.
Probably so.
I think I have Johnson. I love Johnson. I really do. I love the player. But a lot of carries. You're right. Maybe my old way of carrying the football is like the toughness, hand it to him, wear you down kind of guy. Yeah. But just Coleman, watching Coleman play, I see, like I said, I just see a guy that never comes off the field, and some of these other guys are going to have somebody to help them along because we're not going to be able to use them in third down because unless you're going to throw them the ball. But I don't know. Like I say, I know I'm going to take a beating on this Washington one, but I'm okay with that. I've died on hills before, far worse than this one.